Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. We're going to read Hebrews chapter 7. I still don't know how to pronounce that name, so yeah. Something the priest. This was King of Salem, a priest of God Most High. He met Abraham returning from the defeat of the kings and blessed him. And Abraham gave me a tenth of everything. First, the name means King of Righteousness, then also King of Salem. This King of Peace, without father or mother, without genealogy, without beginning of days or end of life, resembling the Son of God, he remains a priest forever. Just think how great he was. Even the patriarch Abraham gave him a tenth of the plunder. Now the law requires the descendants of Leah who become priests to collect a tenth from the people, that is, from their fellow Israelites, even though they are also descended from Abraham. This man, however, did not trace his descendants from Levi, yet he collected a tenth from Abraham and blessed him who had the promises. And without doubt, the lesser is blessed by the greater. In one case, the tenth is collected by the people who die, but in other case, by him who is declared to be living. One might even say that Levi, who collects the tenth, paid the tenth through Abraham, because when met Abraham, Levi was still in the body of his ancestor. Jesus-like. If perfection could have been attached to the Levitical priesthood, and indeed the law given to the people established that priesthood, why is there still need for another priest to come, one in order of, not in the order of Aaron? For when the priesthood is changed, the law must be changed also. He of whom these things are said belonged to a different tribe, and no one from that tribe has ever served to the altar. For it is clear that our Lord descended from Judah, and his regard to that tribe of us had nothing about priest. And what we have said is even more clear if another priest like appears, but one who has become a priest, not like the bias of regulation as his ancestry, but on the basis of power and industrial life. For it is declared, "You are a priest forever," in order of the former regulation is set aside because it's weak and useless. For the law made nothing perfect, and a better hope is introduced by which we draw near to God. It is not without an oath others become priests without any oath, but he became a priest with an oath when God said to him, "The Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. You are a priest forever." Because of this oath, Jesus has become the gardener of a better covenant. Now here have been many of those priests, as death prevented them from continuing in office, but because Jesus lives forever, he has permitted priesthood. Therefore he is able to save completely those who have come to God through him, because he's always alive through intercede for them. Such a high priest truly meets our need. One who is holy, blameless, and pure, set apart from sinners, exalted above the heavens. Unlike the other high priests, he does not need to offer sacrifice day after day, first for his own sins and then for the sins of the people. He has sacrificed their sins once and for all when he has offered himself. For the law appoints as high priests men in all their weaknesses, but the oath which came after the law appointed the Son who has been made perfect forever. The word of the Lord for the people, Lord. Thanks be, Lord. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.